possession. Martinez. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And a pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Martinez. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season is going on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes him down just shy of the 20. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Back to throw. Martinez. That is caught downfield. It's Besh. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
3-yard line.
Looking to throw. Martinez. Now a run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Martinez. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Martinez. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Martinez. And that is incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. Now they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because, guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Martinez. Throwing to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 32 that time. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. takes it home for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to...
Out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one... calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jeff Bush, 88 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive.
Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Throwing to start the drive. Martinez. And this one is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Martinez. He's going to go up top again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Martinez. That is incomplete. So out come the Raiders. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
The 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Martinez. Eluding the tackle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down.
Back to throw. Martinez. Absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to be out of bounds. Number 40 takes it inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. Martinez. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders are once again back in front.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in his first half, he's run for one as well, as he'll start again with a 1st down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger.
Here's Martinez to throw from his end zone. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Track Bush with his 2nd touchdown in this first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that's the type of play that will give your sideline some juice. A long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Martinez. And he can't escape, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Operating from the gun. Martinez. Oh, what a juke into space. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
1st down. He'll drop to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Martinez. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is taken in at the 5.
53 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Martinez. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jack Besh, 60 yards. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. Here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He has been on his A game. We're in the third quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding my eyes finding him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next. This has been a blast to watch him play the position.
He's been spectacular with those 4 touchdown passes.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's to the left side where he's got balance. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Able to find his man, John Phillips. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers with a milestone here. Touchdown number 200 for his brilliant career. And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
It's been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the third quarter. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37.
Looking to throw. Martinez. Touchdown! Brock Bowers becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And the yardage just continues to pile up. We're still in the third quarter. He's had a heck of a game.
Keep your calculator handy because these numbers are skyrocketing. Loving watching what he's doing right now because, what do we call it, in the zone?
Yeah, he's in the zone.
I think he's in the zone plus right now. Everything is like a laser.
See if he can stay in that zone.
Second and 6.
Second and 6. On the throw, wasn't too much that time. It's incomplete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
6 yards to go.
He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Oh,
he's been fun to watch in this when he's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead.
The Raiders offense ready to go. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Martinez now throwing to start the drive. Oh, good move. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, and that is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Martinez. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a 1st down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. Martinez. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Martinez. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend it. Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
Yo, how you been, brother?
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The defense right.
How you been, brother? How you been?
Just setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you
If you
certainly
guys,
don't work on too often.
YouTube, you guys play Madden. If you guys want to play, let me know. If I
Looking to
play,
throw. Martinez. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. This is close inside the 15.
la 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 la. Tokyo.
Receiver when he gets a head of steam going, and as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Another BTS member, the PlayStation, because it's cheaper here. Because they wanted to buy it in Korea, but it's
And now here come the Raiders. And this crowd
The tip over here is like 500.
their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
Oh, ya apareció en el salamo del frente. Mejor me compré un carro de allá de PlayStation.
It's a big play. There's the tickets.
Dude, that's good, bro.
Yards.
That's good, bro. That's good. If you play Madden, bro, you can hop in.
Look to throw here.
Wanna run it for sure, bro? For sure, we can run it. Send me your username. We can run after this game. I got you. Hey, one.
Now the Vegas
Hey.
offense heading out there. But they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But
Yeah, we could run it, bro.
scored on 3 consecutive
After this
possessions,
game,
3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they got to be...
There he goes, left side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them.
Vegas offense ready for their next possession. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory. He's got it in, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. And this is taken in at the 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first.
They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Alright, bro. If you still hear it, send me your username or something else we can help in. Sure. Yeah, bro, for sure we can run it.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile...
That's why speaking of accurate...
chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to
send me your username, bro. Or you can copy my username on. It's on the thing. Alright, let's run it. I added you. Alright. Go back to YouTube, y'all. Take out. Teach it. Hold on. to his bench. Are you guys on YouTube? Hold on.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively. And I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
They go play action with Hurts. Intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception earlier, they may rethink how they go about attacking. And that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coaching is in the side.
Thank you,
And it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. Feel good about it? Let's just check something down and punt the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. Set at the line for this next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said they need the points, start off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
They go play action with Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Jackson. Now they'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Here's Hurts to throw. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 26 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
The score, Eagles 6, Ravens nothing.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Off the option, here's Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the 1st quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This is caught inside the 10. And they work this near the 5. They'll be stopped at the 6. That puts them in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Jahan Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Eagles 12, Ravens nothing.
As he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. Dances by at the 20. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. set at the line for this next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at the yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Right side. There's Likely with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 12. And the Raven first down.
They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And this one too low.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone?
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And no signal yet. I think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Barkley again. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown Philadelphia.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And a call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hold on. Hey, bro, if you stay here, bro, GG, bro. That's all like GG. I got you. You want me to be the Cowboys or you want me to be the Raiders? Printer! Es que se rasca mucho.
Around the Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start. 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he powers his way up past the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
There's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. That one a first down pickup of 8. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 6. Prescott now. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. Play action now. Prescott. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Here we go.
Following the fumble recovery, Smith. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
First down.
Genty will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will.
Gino's going to throw.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a
changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Second drive forthcoming here. The Dallas Cowboys. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
On play action, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
22-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. And the Raiders have got him. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Cowboy first down.
Off the draw, here's Williams. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Prescott.
34-yard line.
Over the middle, it's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 31 yards there, the 1st down.
First down, Dallas.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
They'll try to throw down. Prescott. And that was caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jake Ferguson. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead in the Super Bowl. Aubrey good with the PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Here's Smith. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A give out of the gun to Genty. And the ball is knocked out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right? To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
Completes this one to Thornton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Now Gino. Got man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Michael Mayer, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have regained the lead. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2, they don't get it. So now Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions to be successful from here on out.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
And Prescott stripped. And the Raiders pick it up. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Cowboys. Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Raiders heading out to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well.
And he loses the football a second time.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. They'll go again with Genty. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. It's loose, the ball bouncing around, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Max Crosby. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
They're going to try and throw. And he is caught by Lamb. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. Left side complete to Lockett. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Hey, here we go, hey.
32-yard line.
Now it's Smith. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Pass right side, caught by Fulton.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders.
Deep to return is Cavante Turpin.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
To throw is Milton. Here's one deep for Pickens. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Come on. Come right there. 76, go.
Milton. Here's one deep for Pickens.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down to the 10.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
George Pickens.
85 yards.
And the Cowboys will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Gino now to throw. And he will go down. Cowboys sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
Looking for Lockett, and he's got him working his way free across the middle.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next.
Plenty of scoring here already. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A shotgun snap for Smith.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
So the completion good for just 3.
3-yard pickup.
And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Smith. It goes as a loss of 6. But now 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll lead to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
Punt formation for the Raiders.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
18 Bradley. Ready.
Throwing is Milton.
He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here's Milton. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 4.
Now Milton. Throw left side, held in by Pickens.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw.
And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
George Pickens.
His 2nd. Touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
And it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So out come the Raiders.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 74 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
The Raiders will
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. A beautiful fake. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here, early in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver, because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock them.
Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. CeeDee Lamb.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
72 yards.
And the Cowboys are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl.
makes the score.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now, it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Pickett.
And he whips that one into... Lead there.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And the Las Vegas first down.
From the 50, it's Smith. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Throwing again is Smith. Open man down the field, it's Bowers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Open man is Tucker. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Raiders get a bit closer.
Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
The Raiders again will come to the line and go for 2.
The Raiders will...
Gino's going to throw. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit.
Raiders in 28.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Working the point drive together.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Ready? 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
To throw, it's Milton. And the Raiders will get him. Malcolm Kuntz just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, Milton. He's got this to Pickens. Now he's into the clear again. George Pickens. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Raiders offense ready to go.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate.
Throw to the side is complete on the diamond effort. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
For Las Vegas, first down.
Now Gino.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Now he'll throw deep left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a later touchdown. Trey Tucker with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2.
You would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
Malcolm Kuntz. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Get it. Ready.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Back deep for the Raiders is Trey Tucker.
Will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster. And we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down with it, nowhere to go here, he lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Milton.
Screen play set up for Williams.
Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
The key to any screenplay is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive
Yo,
side of the
whatever.
ball. It's a one game out because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short game.
From the gun.
Boom.
Devin Wade defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. And is the punter Brian Anger to kick this one away.
Crosby.
And a fair catch taken back
Fumble.
near about the 35, 36-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Hey.
Smith. Pass to the left side where he's going.
Oh.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Yeah.
Smith.
Go.
Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Smith looking to throw.
Chupapitos de Emilio.
The two-point conversion, no good.
Luego Mox saca la panocha.
In this case, it's unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized you start working your buttons in this
Mox sacó una teta.
And just in the time they went for 2.
George gets back out now with the rest of the offense. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
Distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you because you're always wanting to take him into the game.
Boom, this. Stay there.
Keep pressing, doubling, tripling, all of those things. But the best
Come on,
players
Crosby.
show each and every week solid games and some spectacular ones.
He has showed up time and time again.
Boom, bitch.
And down he goes. And a go in the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. To throw is Milton. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And that's going to make it fourth down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that's let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him.
Espérate, güey, le digo back there.
Coverage could react.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And they will get this down at the 15-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there, ready to go. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something on.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. This is going to be brought back. Touchdown by the Cowboys. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. Aubrey good with the PCT. And that pushes the lead.
I make a comeback. The biggest comeback in the
And you
history.
can bet the Raging two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Son las 10, no mames.
Able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. To throw to Smith.
Stay open.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino now to throw. He's going to roll from deep left side. That's caught to the 25. And he finally goes down.
Hola.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Smith. That is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Smith now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. From 21 yards away. And the Raiders are back within a score.
The Raiders
They'll try and throw for him. And he's got it.
Well.
So they'll try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
51. Raiders 48.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This next drive, as we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this. Here he lost the football, and the Raiders pick it up, and they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Smith. The RPO will keep it himself. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a start. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Run straight ahead with Chelsea. His second touchdown in Super Bowl. And the Raiders have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point on Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Cowboys 51.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
No.
He's probably someone they want to get more involved at this point. Second quarter down on the scoreboard, you know that he can be a threat.
Because he's such a threat, as well as so productive.
Here he lost the football, and the Raiders pick it up. He already had the one fumble, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
That's the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
As he throws there, incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover.
What are you playing? I play Madden, bro.
And force the incompletion on first down.
Play Madden if you want to hop in. Go ahead, bro. Username or put my username on it.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not.
Yo, what are you playing? You can see something?
Cowboys signal for their third and final advantage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
The Raider field goal from 19-yard line.
And they fake it. Let's go to the tight end. They pass up to 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Look at 19.
Milton. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Milton sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Throwing is Milton. To the sideline and incomplete.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on third down. They try the left side here with Williams.
No! No! No!
Williams on his horse.
And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The extra point and good by Aubrey. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. That's this is going to be Bryant for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Huh?
The scoop and score always in its
That was Gentry.
Distant there, grabbing it off the ground and then rolling it into the end zone for 6.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field.
And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
Oh, wide open. Ah.
And gets this man complete.
There he goes again.
And he's in. Touchdown. 75 yards.
And the Raiders have cut it back within a score.
The Raiders
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The 55. Yo.
The defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defense will be aggressive to two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins.
George gets back down now to the rest of the offense.
Monster game so far.
You're not going to
the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys up and putting it in the right spot. Receivers, they find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route, or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Now Milton.
Get her, bitch. Yeah, bro, get her, bitch.
Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Here's Milton.
Pressure, and they get to it again.
Drive will run to 7 by multiple defenders. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Now Smith.
Boom, bitch! Yeah, bagus. Yeah, bagus. YouTube subscriber wants to play with. Never mind. Arre.